President Recep Tayyip Erdoğan will lead a Friday prayer in the newly inaugurated mosque located in his controversial presidential palace in Ankara, columnist Sinan Burhan from the pro-government Yeni Akit daily claimed in his Tuesday column. Erdoğan inaugurated the new mosque ahead of the weekly prayer service last Friday. The president, who has been accused of squandering state resources by building the grandiose 1,150-room presidential palace, dedicated the mosque to the people at the opening ceremony, naming it Best People's Mosque. Saying he personally attended the inauguration ceremony held for the new mosque in Ankara last Friday, Yeni Şafak columnist Burhan noted in his column there was a missing piece during the opening ceremony of the new mosque, Erdoğan leading the Friday prayers himself. I thought it would be better if the Friday prayers were led by our esteemed president who we know has great religious knowledge. Then, I made a small inquiry and discovered that our president will lead a Friday prayer in the future. Our friends close to the palace have not denied this information, Burhan wrote in his column on Tuesday. Drawing a parallel between Erdoğan and the 34th Ottoman Sultan, Abdülhamid II, in his column, Burhan said, "The opening ceremony brought to my mind Abdülhamid II. The enemies also struggled with this Grand Sultan. English, Westerners, and their supporters in the Ottoman Empire called him the Red Sultan. However, history has shown he was one of the biggest sultans of the Ottoman Empire. He stood firmly against Zionism. Erdoğan is just like Abdülhamid II. Abdülhamid II used to appear in Kumis Friday Divine Service Parade. Maybe Erdoğan will do the same thing." Kumis is the old Ottoman tradition during which Ottoman sultans met with representatives of various segments of society to hear their problems following Friday prayers each week. The new mosque is one of the largest in the capital, constructed on an area measuring 5,377 square meters. It is located in the presidential palace but has an entrance for the public. Consisting of 3 levels, including a basement, a prayer hall and a gathering section, the mosque has 4 minarets that reach a height of 60 meters. The mosque can accommodate 3,000 worshippers. It is the largest in Ankara after the Kocatepe and Ahmet Hamdi Eksiki mosques. Erdoğan has dismissed criticism over his expenditure on the massive complex and recently moved away from calling it a palace, using the term presidential complex instead. He insists the complex belongs to the people and that he is its temporary occupant. Officials have said a Congress Hall and one of Turkey's biggest libraries, which are currently under construction, will also be open to the public at the site. Constructed inside the protected Ataturk Forestry Farm, AOK, last year on an area of 300,000 square meters as a prime ministry building, the presidential palace dubbed AK Saray has been the focus of strong criticism in both the domestic and international media for its high costs and dubious legality.